Casinos do not beat you with luck, they beat you with math. Today on Anything Explained, we are breaking down how this system actually works, the rules behind it, the math underneath it, and why, over time, it almost never favors the player. If you like clear explanations that help you see the game behind the game, consider subscribing. By the end of this video, you will understand why casinos always win, even though players win sometimes, even though jackpots exist, and even though some people walk out feeling ahead. Casinos do not need to cheat. They do not need to manipulate outcomes. They win because the system itself is designed to work in their favor. When you walk into a casino, everything feels fair. There are clear rules posted on the walls. Games appear random. Wins and losses seem evenly mixed. You might lose one hand, then win the next. You might be down for a while, then suddenly experience a win that pulls you back in. That experience creates hope, and that hope is intentional. Because if casinos never paid out, nobody would play. The entire system depends on players believing the next outcome could be different. Instead, casinos create controlled unpredictability. Just enough wins to feel encouraged, just enough losses to feel temporary, just enough uncertainty to keep players engaged. But that feeling of fairness is not proof that the game is beatable. It is part of the design. Every casino game is built around one core idea: the house edge. The house edge is the built-in mathematical advantage the casino has over every player. It's the fundamental business model that ensures, over time, the house will always come out ahead. This isn't a secret or a trick. It's a statistical certainty woven into the very rules of every game you play. This advantage doesn't manifest on every single bet. You might experience winning streaks, and the casino will certainly pay you out. In the short term, luck is the dominant factor, creating the thrilling possibility of walking away a winner. But the house edge shows up slowly, over thousands and millions of wagers. It's a game of volume, where the law of large numbers grinds away the effects of short-term luck, revealing the underlying mathematical probability. In American roulette, for example, the presence of the 0 and double zero pockets gives the casino a 5.26% edge. This means for every $100 wagered at the table, the house expects to keep about $5.26. Slot machines, with their complex and opaque pay tables, often keep significantly more, with house edges that can range from 5% to over 15%. Even in a skill-based game like blackjack, a player using perfect basic strategy can only reduce the house edge to around 0.5%. It still slightly favors the house. The key is that this advantage never goes away. It doesn't depend on whether you win or lose a hand, your betting strategy, or your perceived luck. It is a constant, unwavering force, ensuring the casino's long-term profitability. This is where most people fundamentally misunderstand how casinos operate. Our attention is naturally drawn to the dramatic highs and lows, the stories of incredible luck that seem to defy the odds. We focus on individual moments. Someone hits a jackpot on a slot machine, its lights flashing and sounds blaring. Someone at the poker table goes on a winning streak, their chip stack growing taller and taller. Or maybe it's just someone who leaves early, walking away with a little more money than they came with. We see these isolated snapshots of success and think, it's possible, the house can be beaten. But casinos do not care about individual players or individual outcomes. That single jackpot, that one lucky night, it's all just noise to them. They operate on a completely different scale. They care about volume. Thousands of players making millions of bets across an endless stream of games, day in and day out. With every single bet, the casino has a small mathematical edge. For one player on one hand, that edge is almost meaningless. But as the number of bets increases into the millions, the unpredictable nature of randomness fades away. It's replaced by the cold, hard certainty of probability. This is the law of large numbers in action, and it's the engine that drives their entire business model. They don't need to win every bet. They only need the math to play out, over and over again. The mathematical certainty of the house edge isn't just a theory. Real-world data reflects this reality with stark clarity. When you step onto the casino floor, the odds are already quietly stacked against you, a fact borne out by the experiences of millions of players. Extensive surveys of casino players consistently show a revealing pattern. Only about 13% of gamblers manage to leave with more money than they started with. For every person who walks away with a profit, there are 7 others who don't. That means an overwhelming majority, nearly 87% of all players, end their visit with a net loss. This isn't a rare outcome, it's the standard operational result of the entire system. But the image of catastrophic, life-altering losses is mostly a cinematic invention. In reality, most of these losses are not dramatic. On average, a casino visitor in the United States loses around $125 per visit. It's a significant number, but it doesn't happen all at once. It's not lost in one spectacular moment or a single fateful spin of the wheel. Instead, that loss accumulates slowly, almost imperceptibly, across dozens of small decisions that feel harmless at the time. A few more dollars on red, another hand of blackjack, one last pull on the slot machine. Each choice is a tiny transaction, a minor risk that barely registers. This is how the system works, quietly and efficiently, in the background of the entertainment. The longer you play, the more predictable the outcome becomes. Early on, luck dominates. Later, math takes control. This is why casinos want you to stay longer, why they want games to move quickly, and why they encourage continuous betting. More bets per hour means the house edge appears faster. Casinos are not afraid of short term. A large win today does not matter if the player continues playing over weeks, months, or eventually the math catches. Many games are designed to feel blackjack gives you. Roulette lets you pick. Choice creates the illusion of. Your brain associates making decisions with having. Losses are quiet, and chips replace cash to soften the feeling of. The goal is not to prevent you from. The goal is to keep you playing long. Casinos do not win because players are careless or foolish. They win because the odds are fixed, the volume is massive, and the advantage never disappears. That same structure exists far beyond casinos, in credit cards, in subscription services, in insurance, and in many financial systems. Anywhere small advantages scale over time, the system wins. They are working exactly as designed. Once you understand that, the experience changes. You stop asking how to win, and you start asking what advantage is built into the system and who benefits from it. That question applies far beyond gambling. If you like understanding the rules behind the game, you will like what we post here. Subscribe to Anything Explained for more explanations like this.